Hello there guys, and welcome back to a brand new LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga news update. Just a few hours ago we got a brand new 6-minute gameplay trailer for the game, along with a release date which was actually leaked last night, and that is April 5th, so in just over 2 months time, which is incredibly exciting. The game looks absolutely stunning and I cannot wait to finally get my hands on it. In today's video I'll be going over a bit of a quick fire breakdown of this gameplay overview, but before I get into that, make sure you subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on so that you can stay up to date with all of the latest LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga news and much more surrounding Star Wars gaming. To start with then, we get our first look at how the game begins. We already knew that we'd pretty much get to choose where we wanted to start off, and as the gameplay overview confirms, we can either start off from either Episode 1, Episode 4 or Episode 7. I personally will be starting off with Episode 1 as I like to do things in chronological order, and be sure to let me know where you guys will be starting off in the comments below. Next, we get to hear more about the combat mechanics that will be in the game. By just looking at the trailer, we can see how in-depth it really is, with amazing looking animations from the likes of Rey and Anakin, with Mace Windu pulling off an epic combo move on a Geonosian. Not only that, but you can even counter incoming attacks, which has never been done before in a LEGO game. The gunplay is also a lot more in-depth, as you now get to fully aim yourself in third person for that extra precision. Cover also makes a return to LEGO Star Wars after its introduction in LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, which means that if you need to heal up or just change the pace of battle, you can do so. One of my favourite things from this though is that enemies will react to your attacks. If you shoot them in the leg, then they can fall over, or they'll essentially just rub it better. It's really nice to see that TT Games has managed to integrate that classic LEGO humour even into the most in-depth of systems. You then have the Force as your ally for the Jedi and Sith, which we get some good examples of from in the trailer, with Rey lifting an object, Anakin forcing an object into a droid, and Obi-Wan using his mind trick on a bantha to distract stormtroopers. Next it goes on to the vehicle gameplay, but first we get a complete look at the galaxy map, with 24 planets overall from all 9 films, which is hugely exciting. To think that all of them will be explorable to a certain degree in both space and on the ground absolutely blows my mind. As for the vehicle gameplay, we get our first look at fighting against the Star Destroyer, which looks like a ton of fun, but it's only for a short second or two, so not much is actually revealed there. We can also complete missions in space, so I'm hoping there'll be plenty to do, but to top that off, you can actually descend into the planets yourself. After that, we get some short insights into other gameplay mechanics within the levels. I noticed that here in the Battle of Naboo, you can fire some big boomers at waves of battle droids, which looks like it'll be a ton of fun. But what I find interesting is that you can progress through certain parts of the levels in multiple ways. This adds a lot of replay value to each mission, as you could go through the mission one way, and that could potentially give you a new character or perhaps something else to unlock, as opposed to the other way, which may give you nothing, so you'll no doubt have plenty of reasons to go back and play each mission. Another thing I really like from the overview is that it tells us that we're not forced to carry on with the story until we want to. So if you want to take a bit of a detour and explore the planets that you've already unlocked, then you can go ahead and do so at will. All of the planets that we've seen thus far look super expansive and beautifully crafted, so I really can't wait to go and explore every location myself. Within the exploration we also come across some side missions, which is something I've always loved to have in open world games, so I'm really excited to see all the different types of missions that you can play. Not only is the combat in depth, but every character is part of a class, in which there are 9 total in the system, and you can unlock upgrades for each class. Upgrade examples from the trailer are a scavenger's net gun, a scoundrel's impressive ability to look for targets, and a bounty hunter being able to throw a shock grenade. All of these upgrades can be purchased using kyber bricks, which are found all over the place. There are also over 300 playable characters in the game, which is absolutely crazy, and on the character display you can see which class they are part of as well, which I think is a really good idea. I imagine that almost all named characters from each of the 9 films will be playable in this game, which is crazy to think about at just how many that is, but I'm really excited to be able to go and unlock all of them. And finally, you can play this game with the classic LEGO mumbles or normal dialogue. The choice is yours, and this game will really let you live out your Star Wars fantasies from the 9 episodic films of the Skywalker Saga. The game releases on April 5th, so we're really not too far away from that now. If and when we do get more news for this game, then I'll be sure to get it out for you guys as soon as possible, but that is all I have for you today. I'm incredibly excited to finally have a release date penciled in for this game, and when it releases I'll look into making a bunch of content for it, so be sure to subscribe to the channel for that so you don't miss out on any of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, then be sure to leave a like. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.